Squirrel Murphy, and Senior Chief, United States Navy Seabees. I had a pretty long amount of time. I originally went in March the 1st, 1966, and I finally retired in January the 5th of 2007. So I guess you could say I'm a lifer. I started in, my first assignment of duty was Vietnam, and I was on coastal and riverine operation, and we did a lot of work with PBRs and swift boats up and down the river, Mekong and the Saigon, and all down in the southern areas there. And I had wanted to get in the Seabees, but I had a high mechanic score, so they put me in the regular Navy. I took a crossover exam, and I found out once you cross over and you have a rate exam, they have to put you where your rating is. So I tested out for a builder, and so they put me in the Seabees. Then my first duty station with the Seabees was back over in Vietnam. So I was back over there for a second tour. We did that. I was there during a pretty hot period of time. That was in, the first period was in '66, and then in '67 and '68, that's when I was back with a battalion, 121. And we saw some pretty hot times there. I was there during the Tet Offensive. I spent about a week up in Quai Son there, helping with some mat, putting some mat down, trying to keep the strip open. And it got pretty hot. They moved us out, moved a fresh crew in. I was back down at Phu Bai. I was there when the Tet Offensive hit. And then we loaded up equipment and moved north up Highway 1. We put in about, I recall it was about 9 what we call hasty bridges. It was kind of a little invention somebody came up with there, and we could swing them into place and just keep on moving. So we'd move forward, secure the area, lay a bridge in, and just kept advancing. So that we were able to get the Marines back up in the fight and heavy equipment up into Way during the fight. Ended up spending a period of time up there on a bridge crew. We had to build a bridge across the An Khu, which was right before you got to the Perfume River. Finished out the rest of the time doing a lot of different variety of things, you know, pouring concrete, building hooches for the Marines, just doing a lot of work. Came back, was on a delayed party coming back, spent a little bit of time in the States, turned around, went right back with an advance party.